And today's topic is very, very special topic, and so is our celebrity panelist is. Hi Manjunath, welcome. Hi Rinku, hi Bharti, hi Sonali, Aruna, Shela, everyone present here. Great to have you all here in Health Talks with panelists, and I welcome you all. First of all, I'm thankful to all of you for joining this Health Talks with experts. It's the first Health Talk of this 2022 Jan, and very special Health Talk as we are beginning our this year with this first health talk. And of course, the topic is also so deep, I would say, and so is our panelist. I'll be introducing you to our panelist. How, and of course, the topic is how to rewire our subconscious mind for forgiveness. So all I want to say very quickly is that a body is a temple. Our body is a temple. It is not only the outer appearance that we need to really take care of, but how we are inside. That is something that we still need to master, and it's a keep on journey. It's a keep on going on journey for all of us. Right? Am I right, guys? If you resonate with me, just message me here. Yes. Thank you, Ishta. Thank you so much. Great. Great, great, great. Thank you. So let me just share my screen and I'll bring to you to this, and I'll share the details what we are going to do in this Health Talks with Expert. Yeah, so let me share first of all what is this Health Talks and what is the purpose of this Health Talks. So this Health Talk is started in June 2020. It's a platform where Yuktiness, it's an initiative of Yuktiness to bring experts from health and wellness space to share their knowledge and wisdom and help people to overcome their health challenges. And allow me to introduce myself. I'm a founder of Yuktiness, a woman wellnesspreneur and breathing fitness expert. I'm a certified flow coach, Nirvana fitness ambassador, yoga instructor, and these are a few of my expertise area like facial, kids yoga, yin, corporate chair yoga, and so on. I have been into corporate world for more than 14 years, guys, and I realized the need for holistic fitness to overcome my issues of stress and anxiety. Have been to doctors, have been to various different kind of methodologies to cure myself. I ended up learning breathing fitness, and that has been the milestone in my journey of fitness. As I discovered, breathe. We all can heal ourselves through breathing, and we all can overcome our stress and anxiety and hidden emotion that is blocked in all of us. We can gradually release those emotions also through breathing. So that has been my journey. I strongly believe fitness is a journey, not a destination. And you can know more about me at yuktiness.com. I'm on a mission to help 1 lakh people to connect to the power of their breath and overcome stress and anxiety, attain mental peace, holistic fitness, and spread breath awareness to your families and societies. Now, without any further delay, I would like to introduce our celebrity panelist, Aman V. Kaur. I would say that when I come across her, let me share my experience of it. I felt an instant connect with her. She has got a very soothing voice, and the way we interacted, I could feel that I'm interacting to some pure soul. And she has started her, I would say, journey of healing and this whole spiritual journey very, very early stage of 15 years, like since 1995, she has been into this field of, alternative therapies. When she was 15 years, she did her acupressure certification, and then it was a journey, and she became emotional wellness coach. She's certified coach. She founded Infinite Wellness. You can check out her website also, infinitewellness.in. And she has done various courses. She's now Reiki Grandmaster, Yoga Shikshak from Patanjali Yoga Peeth, and CCA Certified Master Spirit Life Coach, and much more. And her whole journey has been, she aspire to help every soul that she come across to uplift the soul in best of her capabilities. So I welcome you, Amanveer. Thank you so much for having you. And I would like to bring you on screen very quickly. Aman, where are you? I'm not able to find you. Okay, now I can see you. Yeah. So yeah, I'll just bring you. Yeah, great to have you, Aman. You can, just a sec. Yeah. Yeah, you can unmute yourself.
Okay, thank you so much, Yukti, for a beautiful introduction. And it's as beautiful to meet all of you here as it's a pride for me to touch all of you with whatever little knowledge I have. So I'll try to give my best. And yes, like Yukti said, I started pretty early in this journey of holistic healing and all. And just to tell you, it all started with curiosity, and it started with a thought of, disproving everything, that this is not possible. How can, touching a soul can, heal somebody, and just breathing and everything. I was a science student, and I was like, this is just not possible. But then, when I got into the experiments of all this, so I had no option but to believe in it, because it not only transformed me as a person, even my parents, they got into the whole thing after I joined into this spiritual healing. They already were into spirituality, but even more the techniques, what I have rediscovered, I would say. So it's a beautiful opportunity for me to be here with you, Yukti. Nice to share the stage with you. Thank you, so much. More power to everyone. I thank all the beautiful audience who have taken out the time, precious time, to join us here. And I would love the session to be a little interactive. And without much delay,
Yes.
I would first ask, like, what got you here, and what are you looking as an outcome of the whole system, all the workshop, what we are gonna have, the webinar. So what are your expectations? Just slight expectations, if you can just type in or you can share, and then we would get started with a beautiful journey of forgiveness.
Again, everyone, it's time to really think, get into your deeper self, and why. What is the reason why you are here? What brings you here? What is that? You may not be completely aware, or you may be having little bit, idea, a vague idea. Whatever it is, just what is the first thought come to your mind? Please do share in chat box to let us know, so that we can help you better. We all, and Aman can help you more
Absolutely.
better.
It can be as vague as curiosity. It could be as good as I started, I don't believe in all this. So, you can come up with, or I believe I want to go further in my journey, whatever is in your mind. Or like Vinod, he just written Understanding Self-Healing. That's beautiful. The whole session is for you, Vinod. It's all about the science, the neuroscience, everything I would be covering in this. Yes, there would be a mind insight as well. Nice. Ishita says, I have to get rid of my chronic neck back pain due to injury. Okay, we would resolve your question, Ishita, at the end of the session. Keep that in your mind and keep a note of it. I request all of you to, keep a notebook and a pen handy with yourself, because during the session, there would be lots of things which you would love to keep notes on. And I would prefer a notebook and a pen, not a mobile, because there is a different connection of mind and hands.
Yeah, very,
So,
very important. Everyone, I always keep my diary, and I would request
same here.
everyone just grab a pen and diary for you. Okay.
Absolutely. Maybe I always hold my diary with me. Yeah.
Grab a quick pen and paper, every one of you. You're going to learn a lot of things about your inner self, forgiveness, healing, and a
Absolutely.
lot more. Yeah, let's go.
Lot more.
So maybe we can just tell them
Yes.
what, what all the things session will include very quickly, or you will be taking ahead.
Yeah, it's up to you, Yukti. You know the course. Yeah,
So
you know
I'll
the
just,
flow.
I'll just share very quickly that what all things you can expect now. Since you have shared already that what is that you are looking for, and let us quickly share that, what all things you can further get from here, this session. So the first point is how holding grudges affect the physical body and develops into diseases. Second thing that you will learn in this session is relation between stress, anxiety, sleeplessness, hypertension, thyroid imbalance, body aches, migraine, and many more. And third thing, spiritual empowerment through forgiveness. Forgiveness is not pardoning. Importance of forgiveness in daily life, and how to rewire our subconscious for forgiveness. And of course, you'll be having a live breath work with me, Yuktiraj, and forgiveness meditation by Amanvi Kaur. So stay tuned, guys. There's a lot more things are lined up for all of you. So let's begin. Yeah, over to you, Amanvi.
Thank you.
The stage is all
Thank you
yours.
so much. Thank you so much. Yukti, if you could play the slides, so we will get going with those.
Okay, sure.
So before we start, anybody would like to share like what forgiveness means to you? What exactly is forgiveness? Okay, like Usha says, I am aware that forgiveness is important, but not sure how to forgive. I understand. So yes, that is what we would be talking about, what forgiveness is, what forgiveness is not, what people are thinking of forgiving, and when do we have to forgive, when not to forgive, right? How many of you are holding some kind of grudges and finding it difficult to forgive something, somebody, or some incident? Just raise your hands and I'll just get the answer. I find it very difficult to forgive. Yes, just raise your hands so I can interact with you. Oh, perfect. So this is the perfect time for you all to get connected here. And we would check. Huh. Okay. So yeah. So here goes first is the forgiveness. First is to err as human, to forget, to forgive divine. That is what famous Alexander Pope said. So, you know what I have heard about people when I used to say this to the errors human to forgive divine, say we are not divine beings. Why not? And to errors human, again, I tend to slightly feel I always say ki whenever we have to, blanket our mistakes, we always say, after all, we are humans, right? So that is something, all credit goes to Mr. Alexander Pope, because he said to err is human. So, okay. And to forgive is divine, but at the same time, I would say to err is also divine, to forgive is human. At the same time, all humans can forgive, because all the divine people who have come down, I mean, they were all the personifications of all the gods or whatever we say, but they came in human forms just to tell that you can rediscover all that divinity within yourself and you can practice it as a human. So divine is not being God. Divine is to rediscover those abilities inside you, rediscover those strengths, rediscover those powers to forgive, because that is for your, finally the things goes to spiritual upliftment. Next slide, please. Thank you. So in that, now what forgiveness is, so if we check the dictionary, right, so dictionary says to stop feeling angry or resentful towards somebody or someone for an offense, flaw, or mistake, right? Somebody has hurt you, somebody has made you feel bad, and you get into maybe anger, agitation, right? And you feel very low in energy, right? So that is somewhere where you feel that I can forgive somebody or I cannot forgive somebody, depending on the type of hurt it has given you and the consequences, what you feel are possible and what they are not. So there comes the working of your brain. So it involves a decision to let go of resentment and thoughts of revenge. That is the dictionary uh, definition, but we would be talking much beyond that. This is what, so all of you agree, I believe we would firstly forgive others for our own mental peace. Absolutely, Swati. So we would be forgiving others for our, because forgiveness is for our own self. Forgiveness, like if you had seen the first slide, it was forgive to forget. It is to give, you have to get, give something to get. Forgive, forget. Okay. So to get something, you have to give something. So what do you have to give? That is what I am going to reveal to you, which is a very simple thing and a very, these days it is all over everywhere. But how much do we really mean to it? I will come to that magical word. First, let's understand what forgiveness is not. Forgiveness is not conditional. It's not that if somebody has done a mistake, you then only you can forgive somebody, or you have to forgive somebody or someone. You can forgive yourself as well. You can forgive other living, non-living things. So there are no conditions added to forgiveness, because forgiveness is not a feeling. It is a choice. Forgiveness is always a choice. You want to forgive or you don't want to. Now, forget and pardoning are interrelated. So, you know what we generally say, ki, if you have forgotten, if you have forgiven, so you have to forget, you don't have to talk about it to anybody, right? How many of you believe in that? Okay, it means if we are not talking about some hurt, what we have felt, it is that now we have forgiven. Yeah, if we are talking about something which has hurt us, it means we have not yet forgiven the thing. So that is again a myth. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting, and I would be coming to the logical as well as the neural uh, synergy of this forgetting and forgiving. And it is not at all pardoning. It does not mean you are accepting anything that has been done wrong to you. It does not mean condoling any wrong things. It does not mean that you are being victimized for something, because you know what? We've been conditioned that you need to forgive. If you do not forgive, you're not a good person. If somebody has hurt you, it's okay. It's not okay. There is a balance. There is a way to strike that balance, that if you have got hurt, you have got hurt for a reason, because you know your core values have been uh, they've been hit hard. Some of your core values have been hit really hard, so which got you in an imbalanced state of mind, right? So that has gotten you into the way you have reacted. That reaction can definitely be turned into a response. So that we would be talking about. And it does not mean that you have to let the wrongdoer go free. He has to face the consequences, but not at the cost of your inner peace and your inner alignment. Yeah. Next slide, please. Aruna says, first forgive yourself. Absolutely, Arunaji, because that is actually, what forgiveness is all about. You have to first forgive yourself and then the other person, because we got hurt and we've reacted to it. Reaction is something which comes just like that. Now, next, let's come to types of forgiveness. There are Mr. Mamar spoke about this three kinds of forgiveness. So he said that there are three kinds of forgiveness: exoneration, forbearance, and release. Exoneration is, when, let's say, when the person, suppose it's a small child, right? He comes and spills a glass of water. So what happens? Was that intentional? No, it wasn't intentional. When it is a, small mistake done by somebody and it is unintentional, people, they actually didn't mean that whatever they are doing is really hurting somebody else, right? So that is the time when forgiveness is like really very easy, when the person is actually sorry from within. He feels that yes, he's done a mistake and he would not do it again. He gives you the assurance, and there is a true apology coming up there. So exoneration is very simple to forgive, and I think all of us, we do not have much difficulty in forgiving such things where a person is already asking for forgiveness. He when the hurt, what he has given us, has not been intentional, right? So exoneration is one kind of forgiveness, and then is forbearance. Forbearance is slightly higher version, a little difficult part, where the person is like, you people can think of the events like that. So in second place, there are people who would say, yes, okay, I'm sorry, but I did this because you prompted me to do that. You excited me to behave in that particular manner. So these things happen, in our relationships, in our family relationships. It happens in business rivalries, right? And then it can happen in many, like these thefts are there, right? So those things where a person has done some mistake, but he is not truly apologetic about it. There also, we forgive somebody, but not 100%. This is something like forgive but do not forget. So it is like trust but beware, trust but confirm, right? So it is something like that. Forbearance is, okay, you forgive, okay, you pardon a person, but you will make sure that I understand the person is not apologetic, but I'll make sure next time he does so, I'll remind him of this, that he had promised me this, right? So this is another one. The third kind of, in that is forbearance. This is for you keeping those relationships, and you have to go ahead in life. Ho jata hai. Forbearance is like, there are some ifs and buts with that forgiving incident, and but you continue for the good sake of it. Again, this is a little bit of effort and it works. Final is the release part, which is the most challenging, the most difficult part of forgiveness, difficult type of forgiveness, I would say. And we would be the meditation at the end of the session, which I would be taking. I would request all of you to, hold, one incident which you would like to forgive, or find one person of this kind who gets into this category of who requires releasing forgiveness, right? So इसमें क्या होता है, release forgiveness में, somebody has done wrong to you, he is not apologetic about it, okay? He is not sorry about it. It is something like, we have these adults who have undergone child abuse, You can't forgive the person. It just gets into your mind. They have left, permanent stains. They have left permanent scars in your body, in your mind, in your body also. Somebody has stabbed you, so few things are human way. In a human way, they are unforgiving. You just can't forgive them, right? Yes, Bhartiji, I'll come back to forbearance once again. Let me complete the release part. So in release, so in this, the person is not at all apologetic. You know the things will be repeated, and the hurt is such that you just can't do nothing about it. You found the ways out. ये ठीक नहीं हो सकता. At that time, the kind of forgiveness that is required is release forgiveness. That is for your mental peace, your physical fitness, and your spiritual upliftment, which is the most difficult one. But once you get going with it, it just goes absolutely fine. So we would be practicing release forgiveness today at the end of the session, because it will cover even the exoneration and forbearance. As Bhartiji asked, the forbearance, I'll explain once again. In forbearance, the person is partially apologetic. He will blame it on you. That, okay, I did this thing, I did not do it, I was forced to do it. He is not taking the full ownership of what wrong he did. He does not understand that his actions have hurt the other person. He understands that the other person is over exaggerating the things. It's not like that. He does not know his fault, and even if he knows, he does not take the ownership of his deeds, right? So forgiving such a person is also difficult. So in that case, again, for our peace of mind, because you know what, forgiveness does not change the past, but forgiveness has the power to make your future absolutely easy to go, a loving future. So forbearance works on that principle, that you cannot change the past, but you can be little readily, you can be ready for the future, that the same hurt does not come back to you. It's something like, if I give you a very hypothetical small little example, it's something like on a say on one fine day, you are in the kitchen and you touched a hot tumbler, gas pe patila pada hua hai, and you touched a hot tumbler and you burnt your hands, right? Can you do anything about it? No, but you will be careful about the future, that next time when you touch, you will first check that, okay, how much it's hot, and should I use the cloth to pick it up, or should I just pick it up just like that? So you are little attentive towards the same thing will happen, but you will take it in a different way. You will be more attentive, you would be more careful, and you will be more validated in all your points, right? So that is about the forbearance. That, and why would you do it? Because you need those things. Why do you need to forgive the person, right? You forgive a person because that is how you need to, like I told you, in business deals, you have to have business deals with your partners. The partner is cheating on you, you know that, and he's just saying, no, I did not cheat on the policy, it was like this, you've misunderstood it. Both of us know that what he is saying is not the right thing. Why would you forgive him? Because you have your personal benefits, and your life would be little better with that person along with you. It can be with your parents, it can be with your children, it can be with your spouse, it can be with your friends as well. So we tend to give importance to those people, right? So yeah, next slide, please. Absolutely correct, Bhartiji. You've summed it very nicely. So ingredients of forgiveness. How do we forgive? So ingredients of forgiveness, check it out. Are you ready to accept that this has happened to you? You just can't do nothing about it anymore. It has happened to you. It could be a small thing, it could be a bigger thing. From exoneration to release, it can be any kind of incident what has happened to you. But do you accept it? First ingredient is acceptance. So be in the present, accept that this has happened, accept the past. That is the first ingredient of forgiveness. What you need to practice is acceptance. Next is empathy. Here, in neurolinguistic programming also, we are taught that every person has a different lens, how he looks at the world. Every person has his set of experiences. He understands those experiences with his own distortions, with his own deletions, with his own implementation of whatever he has understood, what he does about any situation and how he interprets it. So nobody in the world does anything wrong at his own end. That is, I am not saying that. This is what, neurolinguistic programming teaches us, that every person has his reasons to do whatever he is doing, because he's looking at the world in a different lens. Something which is good for you, it would be bad for him. Something which is bad for you could be, good for him. So you have to practice empathy. So what is empathy? Empathy is getting into their shoes and checking out, being there at their situation and seeing that why a person would have done it. And third is accepting that, yes, a person has done it. He may be wrong. I'm not saying he is right. Like child abuse, like I said, in the most difficult one in the release kind of forgiveness, that is not the right thing to do. But वहां पर empathy कैसे लाएंगे? There the only thing is he has done it, and he has done it for maybe a false ego, maybe some past hurt. You know what? Hurt people hurt others. Most of the wars, if you see our history of mankind, history of every country, every nation, wars, why do they happen? That country hit me, I will hit him back. So that thing comes, mostly that comes, right? So you need to be empathetical, but not pardoning the consequences at the same time. So empathy doesn't mean that you have to say ki, yes, he is right. Empathy is why a person would have done it, understanding why he has done it. We are not logicating it, or we are not justifying his actions. We are just seeing why a person would have done that. The next ingredient is safety. Same hurt should not come back to you. If the same hurt is coming back to you, it means you have not forgiven and you have not taken the right steps towards forgiveness. Same pattern should not be repeating to you. You should continue forgiving and forgive a new mistake. Am I clear? Hope that makes sense. So same hurt should not get back to you. The most lovely one ingredient of forgiveness is freedom. Anybody who is desiring the real freedom to live the life the way you want to, if that desire is there, inculcate that, because that is going to help you forgive. The safety of not getting hurt will help you forgive. Empathy will help you forgive. Acceptance to the past will help you forgive. And the final purpose of what we say living is you want to live lively and in a lovely way, and you want to live the life, right? You have to love the life. So this is what you, if you desire this, then you have a burning desire of forgiveness also. So we will take the journey through the process of forgiveness. If But you need to have all these ingredients, otherwise the taste will be little different. So you can make a note, acceptance, empathy, safety, freedom, and progress towards lively and lovely life.
So
Right?
I can see a lot of messages pouring in,
Yeah.
and I think our audience won't really, they are very excited knowing this. So I'll just read out few of them.
Yeah, sure.
So Ishita is saying, but sometimes other people take this habit of forgiveness for granted.
Hmm.
And Rinku is saying, how many times to forgive a person for mistake?
Hmm. So here I will come to this. Yes, forgiveness, again, it should not be taken for granted. So forgiveness is your strength, number one. Do not portray it as your weakness. Like I said, forgive for your own peace, not the consequences. The person should be punished for what he has done. अगर कोई आपके घर से चोरी करके ले गया, so it doesn't mean that you will just forgive him, okay, let him be free. You have to take the legal action against him, but you do not have to allow that person to do the same thing to you again, because now you know, okay, it was, somewhere we have given the control to the other person, that a person has hurt us in whichever way, even the thefts for that matter. We have allowed in some way or the other some kind of security issue hua hoga kahin pe, so we can take the precautions on that, and then we should not let the person out. Second thing, observe the patterns. If the same person is making the same mistake again and again, that needs to be dealt in a deeper way, in a different way. Third, you do not have to check at your own end also. Are you getting the same kind of hurt from different people? Check on that. You are not supposed to get the same kind of hurt from different people, because now here rewiring in your own mind is required, because it means you have given some button of yours into the hands of everybody else. You are not in control of your own emotions. You are too extra vulnerable in that thing. So you do not have to forgive the same person for the same mistake. You do not have to forgive your own self for the same kind of hurt from different people. And third, I said, check the patterns. Always go for the consequences. Person should not be left loose. He has to face the consequences of whatever misdeeds have been done.
Yeah,
I hope I
so
was.
I think we can say in nutshell that, if if anyone is hurting us, so we need to take action, of course, as you said, but at the same time, it should not affect us mentally. And
Yes.
we That's what, right? We
Yeah.
should be taking proper measurement, proper actions if this is the thing. But yeah, we should maybe stay a little detached, and detach in sense ki nothing should impact our physical, mental, or emotional levels, is what I understand through this talk. Am I right?
Absolutely. I would be coming to that in the
Okay.
subsequent slides. I would be touching more on these
Okay.
emotional patterns as well.
Okay.
And
I'll bring the
yes,
slide.
Yukti, you were like, right. Where is that slide gone?
Okay. The previous one.
Yeah, effects of not forgiving.
Okay. Just a sec.
Just a sec. Ingredients.
Is this? Yeah. This one.
Ha. Effects of
Okay.
not. Types of forgiveness.
Hmm.
Effects of not forgiving. So, where does forgiveness or not forgiving impact us? Look, number one, all the emotions, whatever emotions we are holding in our body, though they are not seen physically, but at the same time, they are seen physically in some kind of a disease. The body which we are, this body which we can touch and feel, it is a superimposition of our emotions only. Every kind of emotion is stored in some organ or the other. So the physical organs like kidney, heart, liver, spleen, lungs, they are affected directly with not forgiving. Why and how? Let me tell you. When you are not forgiving someone, what is happening in your mental mind, and how is it affecting your physical body. These are all interrelated, spiritual and social as well. We would be coming to all those. So physically, psychologically, you are always depressed, you are in a guilt, and same things, they keep coming again and again. Why did he do like that? That person was not supposed to do it. Why are people like this? How is this even possible? How can people think about this? This is insane. It's unpardonable. You are just going back into that scene, and you are just showing all the negative emotions of disgust, depression, unacceptance, right? So that ends into pain. And I could not do it. I wish I had said this next time this ever. I should have said like this. I should have behaved like that. This thing is very, very common, right? So this is something which keeps happening in our mind, and we end up victimizing ourselves. We are in an emotional prison. So your mind is all prisoned. हल्का सा trigger होगा वैसा वाला incident, let it be in your life, in somebody else's life, or maybe some series you are watching. So in that also, any episode which has even 10% of what you have experienced, the whole thing will get back, and you will feel the same jitters, and you will feel uncomfortable. So all these, they end in trauma and anxiety. Finally you are on psychology, this thing, pills, you know so that is how it is affecting you psychologically. And these emotions of anger, disgust, and fear, the fear is what fear is for the future. The same things will happen again to me. You are just fearing. What are you doing about it? How do you overcome fear? Plan an action against it, right? So that is the reason, that is the mantra, that plan an action against your fear, and your anxiety will just drop down immediately. Start getting into action, anxiety is gone. So it affects your kidneys. Kidneys are directly related with your anger, the feelings of anger. Heart rate, your BP will shoot up. All right, because you are in agitation, you are either it shoots up or it goes down. If you are in depression, the BP goes down. That is a well-known fact. Your liver and spleen, your digestive system is also at a fix when you are not forgiving, when you're holding on the grudges. When you hold on the grudges, when you're holding on some past incident, it is creating a block in your mind, and that block does not allow the hormones to work properly in your liver. It does not secrete the juices as easily as it should be releasing, right? And of course, lungs are affected almost with all kinds of emotions which are not dealt in a proper way. I never called any emotion as negative, because all emotions are there for something good. But if they are not in a complete balance, then they go negative. Anger is good, you need to express it, but the anger should be conscious, and you should be in control of it, not anger should not be in control of you. Depression is also required, guilt is also required, but there is a scale, neither too much, not too low. So all these emotions are required. So there are no negative emotions as such. All the emotions are required, and all the emotions need an expression for your well-being. But you have to balance them out in the right way. Do not let emotions rule you, rule your emotions. The best part is the emotions are very fragile. First, this is the most physical body is the easiest thing to recognize, and next are the emotions, right? They can also be recognized and tamed. Physical body ko to fatafat se we know we can exercise, and we can easily dominate our all the organs. I want the hands to join, I can join the hands. I give instruction, okay, keep the hands on the side, I'll move my neck. You have all the control on your physical body. That is the easiest. Next easy thing are your emotions. Trust me on that. And the most difficult are your the spiritual being which just comes from meditation, and when you get into the spirituality. So that is the most subtle one. So the second one is the emotions. The best part is, there is a way to rule your emotions and not get ruled by them. Spiritual and social is like, yes, everybody would understand. Socially, you lose your self-esteem when you do not forgive, because under guilt rehta hai, and that is very visible when you are out in your social circle, right? And your confidence, your relationships with the people around, that suffers because you have not forgiven somebody. You are holding some grudges with someone, and that someone is your best friend's best friend. Now, the whole thing is in a complex environment. Now, how are you going to work it out? Your best friend is friends with your enemy. So now, where to go? So there is, so the relationship complexities which come, and of course the work outcomes are also affected by it. I think that is self-explanatory. Spiritually, your peace, your faith in Almighty, your hope and the oneness, your faith goes, Bhagwan kuch nahi hai, isko to Bhagwan ne punish nahi kiya. I mean, this, I have heard so many people saying God is not this thing to me. I mean, he's not done justice to me. मेरे साथ ही ऐसा क्यों? मैंने तो कभी किसी का बुरा नहीं किया, मेरे साथ ये बुराइयां क्यों हो रही हैं? I'll tell you one thing. You must have seen people who've said, where you've seen this person is so sweet and he's not harmed anyone. Why all the bad things happen to him? You know what the problem is? Extra goodness is not good. Where you have to balance, like I told you, all the good emotions can become negative if they are used in excess. So excess of peace or excess of forgiveness is also a obstacle in your happiness in life. People will start taking you for granted. That's why I said, do not forgive overboard. So yeah, so that's about the spiritual part of it. Hope everything is clear. Change your mind pattern going. Some people doing same hurt. How it is to avoid them, not fully, as well as keeping our mental calm. Absolutely, Sheila ji, I would be coming to this like in the last meditation part. You will understand the whole process once we will take the meditation. So how do we rewire the subconscious? Okay, before I get into explaining what is written here in the slide, what does forgiveness do to your mental health? What does it, how do you rewire? Like, kya karna chahiye? It is very, it sounds very stupid, but I resonate with it very nicely. Mr. Vishen Lekhyani from Mind Valley, he speaks it repeatedly, and I really resonate with that. Once you've forgiven, the amount of the height of jump what you can do, it increases multifolds. And I add to that, it is vice versa. It's not only that, it is you just go, you just jump high and then try to forgive. It works the same way. You forgive somebody and try to jump, the power, the energy in that jump itself is phenomenal. There is, if you climb any mountain, you're going on a trekking, start with the meditation of forgiveness and see, you will not get tired. So forgiveness does not start by just forgiveness. Forgiveness starts with all the ingredients what we have, and the most important ingredient or the most important thing to give is, first you have to have the power. And from where would you get the power? That is the power of gratitude. That is the power behind forgiveness. Why can't we forgive? Because we do not practice gratitude at that time, right? It is the right time when we need to work on the gratitude. So how do we rewire ourselves? How do we rewire the mind? First is practice gratitude. How do you practice gratitude? Early in the morning, you can start off with your own selves. Gratitude will add confidence in you. Gratitude is a completely big chapter, and it is something we can talk on and on and on, but that is the spark towards lightening up the forgiveness part in you. So I would be starting my meditation also with the power of gratitude. So when I say gratitude, can you feel your breath? Do you know how much do we have? What is your most prized thing? What I would like an interaction here. What is the most prized thing to for all of you? Someone or something which you think is the most precious one. Yukti says, my breath. Yeah, of course, you are a breath coach. Life that we get, health, life. Okay. So, you know what? This body, health is fine. This body is the most precious part. Even if you are crumpled, even if whatever you are doing, if you are living, right? And this body is there. This body is the biggest tool you have towards your happiness. You people keep watching YouTubes and all. Search for the people who have no eyes and no legs. Still, they are living a happy life. Go, you will find 10 crore videos of the same people. And we crib for small little things. People who have lost their families, people who've been, duped in their business. Pura upar jaake niche itna aaya hai. Still, they are happy. So there is just a choice. Happiness is a choice. Forgiveness is a choice. Gratitude is a choice. So gratitude is the pump of all the health around. So yeah, so first thing is gratitude, and then you have to also understand that in rewiring your mind, you have to make a clear distinction of do not forgive excess. Forgiveness is a choice. Forgiveness is not a feeling. Forgiveness is, again, what you want for your own inner peace, right? It is just letting, it's not pardoning a person. Again and again I say, it is not pardoning a person. It is absolutely for your future. It has got nothing to do with the past, and it has nothing to do with you don't have to repeat about it, you don't have to talk about it, you have to talk about it with pride. This happened to me, and this is how I do not let it come again to me. You can share your experiences and make the other person wiser, right? So this is something which you really need to tune in. If something you find is difficult for you to accept, that it is a choice, it is not forgetting. You don't have to forget, you have to keep it in mind. Because again, if I say, if our body has been given this power of remembering the past, there is a reason. What's the reason? We have to learn and evolve. Learn from your past mistakes, evolve. Learn from your past triumphs and victories, and evolve. That is the benchmark which you have created with the victories, and move ahead. And then it's not that you are controlling somebody. You are not controlling yourself. You are just evolving, transforming yourself into a better person. And yes, you have to have healthy boundaries, but it is not that you have to be sad about what has already happened with you. So it is not saying you will no longer be sad or wish it were different. You can, but you have to evolve as a person. So these things you need to rewire in your subconscious. We have different meditations for it, we have different techniques for it. But for today, the time slot what we have got, in that I can just give you a complete, just a little a taste of it in our meditation, upcoming meditation. So till now, question and answers, if anybody wants to ask. a roof over my head, food to eat, and family. Like,
Yeah, so
yeah.
anyone would like to any questions? Yeah, the stage is open for the Q&A. You can just message here very quickly. I'll pick up.
Anyone?
Okay.
Okay.
So I have a question. Let me ask by the
Hmm.
time. Okay, we got the first question also.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm always having negative thoughts. How to stop it?
Always having negative thoughts. So first thing, understand that what you're calling as negative thoughts, they are not in fact negative. They are the thoughts, whatever thoughts are coming to you, they are a feedback. They're a feedback of your actions, or they're feedback of other people's actions, or they are the feedback of your reactions. So read your thoughts clearly. That what are your thoughts trying to tell you? Number two, accept your thoughts that they have come to you to acknowledge. You have to acknowledge the thoughts and then take an action to convince your thoughts to go in a positive way. As you say, if it is a positive way, like you want your thoughts to be transformed in a different realm. So you have to just take an action, and you have to decide that action keeping all the phases of your life in consideration. And when I say all the phases of your life, it means your emotional, mental, physical health, plus your relationships, your career, your finance, your possessions, the people around you, everything is, related, your spirituality and your travel, your learningness, everything. So you have to keep everything in mind, how those thoughts are impacting which area of your life, and work on it accordingly. So
Okay.
action is the only solution. Take an action.
So one question is, how do I know whether I have forgiven a person?
Oh, you will feel it. The things will no longer bother you. The same thing will happen again, but it will no longer bother you. You can look into the eyes of that person with love. When I say love, it is not it is not about pardoning his mistake, but you can look into his eyes, just like if your son or your daughter has spilled milk, aapka, or maybe he's broken a very nice crystal piece in your house. After some time, how you look at him, us samay gussa aata hai, but how you start looking at him, you will start looking at the other people whom you have already forgiven. You will feel that.
Okay. So Rinku is asking, once we forgive a person for mistake, insert, if the person does it again and again, what to do? Should we
Yeah.
forgive him or not?
No, that is what I'm saying. Forgiveness does not mean that he should be free of consequences. You have to show him the consequences, that if somebody has done wrong to me, the consequences are this. Okay, I'll share an example here. Uh, Suppose, someone has, okay, I just remember one of the incidents at one of the institutes here. So I was not permitted to enter, right? Because I did not know the rules. At that time, I was not informed that the entry beyond 6 p.m. is not permitted. I did not know the rules. So I was held outside the gate for quite some time. Now, what? Should I be getting agitated? I was with my children and everyone. I was not told about the why am I being held outside. So that was a time where I could have gotten agitated, but I sat down there quietly till the time the things happened. But now, what is the thing? Not getting agitated does not mean that I am weak. I reported the whole thing to the people who are, senior, or who need to understand the whole thing. The whole incident was reported, and guess what? Nothing like that ever happened. All the upbringing, all the this thing, informations and announcements, they were shared with me promptly later on. And again, I'm not saying the person was wrong. The person was not wrong, because again, उनको नहीं पता था कि मेरे तक पहुंची या नहीं. But again, it is like that needs to be there. So it is not, forgiving doesn't mean that a person is free from the consequences. Consequences to hui, but at the same time we are still good friends, and we laugh and we smile together. So there are no agitations, no grudges against the person, right? So same insult will keep coming to you only and only if you do not show them the consequences. You have to show the consequences, that it's, please don't be vulnerable with your emotions. That is what I would request all of you, that mere se panga nahi lena. That is what you need to tell people. I am forgiving, but I am not easygoing. That is what you have to make a little difference. Yeah.
So here's one more question I can see from Ravi. Similar question on consequences. Do we need to forgive bad elements in the society creating troubles for others? I mean, people with rowdy elements. Does these people qualify for forgiveness, as they need to be taught for their consequences? So yeah, yeah.
He's answered his own question, that they need to be told about the consequences. Ravi, I think I have answered the same thing. Yes, you need to let them know about it, but don't let those rowdy people disturb your inner peace. We have to accept society is made up of good and bad elements. Yin yang rehta hai, and we are there to balance it up. And that good and bad is in us as well. So if we can forgive ourselves, if we can accept our own good and bad things, we can accept it from outside. Yeah. Hope that was.
We can move ahead with the next part. So we'll start with the breath work. Are you all ready, guys? If you all are ready, you can maybe keep your videos on also. It would be nice to see you all, right? Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Okay, let's begin. So every one of you can just sit upright, keeping your spine neutral and erect. We'll do little stretches before we go ahead with the breath work. So yeah, before we even go ahead with breath work, I would just like to say a few things. Why breath work? Why we need to connect to our breath, and what it can brings to you, what can happen to you, what are the positive aspects of breathing consciously can bring to you. So if you, I just would like you to start observing yourself, or just recall the moment when you were having a lot of anger, fear and anxiety. How do you breathe that time? You have seen that you breathe from your chest, shallow chest breathing. Huffing and puffing is what you are doing. When you are under grief, किसी का बहुत ही sad news आया, demise of any person, how do you feel? You feel spasm in your heart, spasmodic breathing. And if you are under guilt, your breath tends to get restricted. If you are again under depression, your breath is again under breathe. You are not breathing properly. So chronic stress and anxiety and negative emotions directly distort your breathing pattern. Now you have got a choice, guys. You have got a choice. Either you allow your stress emotions to distort or overpower your breathing, or you take charge of this beautiful tool that we all have been blessed with, that is your breathing, and use your breath to channelize your emotions, to become aware of your emotions and manage your emotions and stress level, right? So this is your breath is only bodily rhythm that you can ably control, and through controlling your breath, you can actually control your many functions. You cannot control as such heart rate, right? But yes, you can control. Though we all are breathing in an auto mode, right? Voluntarily, we are involuntary, we are breathing. But yeah, we can always take a pause and connect to our breath. So the first thing, first secret, if you are looking really to improve your breathing, is to become aware of your breath. Start practicing, as I always say, that instead of running behind some breathing technique, build the foundation correct. And what is that foundation? That becoming more and more aware of your breath. The more you become aware of your breath, it is very easy for you to keep a check on your emotions, your anxiety levels, where you are going wrong. Are you becoming more reactive or responsive? How can I share all those things? Because I myself has been into this journey of being a very reactive and short tempered person to becoming a responsive. So when you breathe and you develop this awareness of breathing, you get that microsecond of intelligence before you become reactive to any situation. It was a very small, momentarily, that you understand the whole situation and you start becoming responsive to situation rather than reactive. It could be as simple as shouting on your kids has been your daily routine, but once you start practicing breathing, you will find, okay, this is a pattern, my kids are doing like this, right? So what else I can do? Can you just laugh out on that situation? Yeah. So instead of getting stressed out, you just laugh out at the situation, and then it's now kids' turn to be, feeling that what has happened. I'm not getting the same routine response or reaction from my mom, and that's how the thing starts changing. And when you change, everything around you change. Okay, always remember that. It's not. This is what I thoroughly believe, and this is what my community, that is Wellness Abundance Hub, follow bang on. That, you know we are here to work on our inner self. We are all here to work on inner self. The more we work on our inner self, we can actually change our outer world. So blaming people, this is not happening, that is not happening, won't sort the things. You really need to look into, if something is happening to you, why it is happening. If a pattern is getting repeated, why this pattern is getting repeated. Maybe you need to forgive, you need to be more grateful. So all those things you need to start. You need to start journaling your emotions or channelizing your emotions. All those things you need to start. And breathing is such a powerful tool to help you to channelize your emotions and breathe to heal. Breathing is very healing. In fact, in a lot of modalities, of healing modalities, we usually start with centering our awareness to our breath, and that is what I'm going to start with today. So every one of us, let's just sit, take a deep breath in and stretch your arms, interlock your fingers before we do a little bit of warm up, as I always do. Stretch nicely. Oh, is it? Can you hear me well? Stretch nicely. Inhale and exhale, everyone. Breathe in and just look towards your right side and exhale. Spinal twist. Inhale at the center. Exhale left. Deep breath in and breathe out on your right side. Twist. Inhale center. Exhale. Inhale center and exhale lateral bend on your right. Inhale center, exhale lateral bend on your left. Inhale center, exhale bend on your right. Inhale center, exhale bend on your left. Inhale center, exhale, come into prayer position, keeping your palms touching to each other. Stay there, breathe. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. You may start feeling shivering in your hands. That's completely fine. Stay there. Be aware of your spine. Just observe. Are you a little bit falling forward? Then press your sit bones. Are you arching your back? Just correct that. Your chin parallel to the floor. Your facial muscles are relaxed. Your jaw is completely relaxed. Breathe. Just breathe. Become aware of your breath. Slowly, we'll bring our hands down. In 10 counts, 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel your palms 5, palms facing down, and slowly bring your palms down. Bringing your both the palms forward and just open up both the arms as if you're opening a window. Okay, so we do a lot of chest opening exercise before we do breath practice, so that we create space for the movement of our breath, the prana, the chi energy, the life force, right? So let's begin keeping your palms over your knees. If you're sitting on a chair, make sure that your feet are firmly on the ground and supported, or else you can sit in any comfortable position, spine neutral, chin parallel, shoulders relaxed away from ears. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. I just want you to observe your breath, where you are feeling your breath. In your nostril, in your chest, in your belly region, wherever you feel, just feel your breath without being any forceful. Just observe. No need to even take deep breaths. Just be aware of your breath. How it is passing through your nostril. Just be aware. Going into your chest, going into your belly. If you do not feel in your belly, it's okay. Just continue breathing. Here we are to connect with our breath by observing our breath. Be gentle to your breath. No forceful inhalation and exhalation. You're just watching your breath. You're an observer. If any thought comes to your mind, be gentle. Just observe and get back to your breath. Keep a gentle smile as an add-on. Relaxing your face, your forehead. We're just going to do a simple belly breathing. We'll start with some 4-4 breathing pattern, 4 count inhale and 4 count exhalation. And we'll continue with some longer exhalation, 4 count inhalation and 6 count exhalation. Anytime you feel any discomfort, you can just relax. Don't be forceful at all. You can do this in lying down also. That's also completely fine. Make sure you are not with heavy stomach for sure. Let's begin. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. In, out. In, in, Feel the nice expansion as you inhale. Exhale. Feel the nice contraction. And keep on expanding, creating more space for your breath. Exhaling and releasing. Exhale. We are going to 4-6, longer exhalation. Breathe in. 4, 5, 6. In. In. Fresh, cool air. Out. With air. In. And exhale. Out. In. And out. Relax, assume your normal breath. Stay centered as you are going to continue with the forgiveness meditation with Amanveer.
Thank you, Yukti. It was really beautiful. And I hope every one of you is mindful now and your breaths are in sync with your present. I would like all of you to put a smile on your face. Keep a smile. Even if you're not feeling good, still put a smile because it has a vice versa effect on your mind. Take a deep breath in. Exhale from the mouth slowly. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through the nostril. Take a deep breath in and exhale through your mouth. Feel the air in your head going down, relaxing your whole body. Breathing in and relaxing out through your nostril, and feel your body getting relaxed from head till the toe. Beautiful. Just rub your hands over your head. Put the palms on your eyes. Open your eyes behind the palms and close your eyes behind the palms. Open your eyes again. Feel the present. Your hands are still covering your eyes. Feel your present. Feel your surroundings. Feel the chair you are on or the mat you are sitting on, wherever you are seated. Feel the place, feel your body weight. Feel the room you are sitting in. Try to remember every object in the room. Get in the present. Take a deep breath in. Relax. You can get your palms down. And now we are entering into the forgiveness meditation. I'll take you through the first phase, which is a happy phase in which we're going to empower ourselves with more energy, with more power to forgive. As I said, it's all about gratitude. First thing, give thanks to the surroundings around and give thanks to your body. Feel loved. Give thanks to this present moment, the people around, everybody you can think of. I'm beautiful. I have abundance of my health. I have abundance of my physical power. I have abundance of emotions. I have abundance of blessings. Think of the blessings. Think of those times when you got something unexpected, when people surprised you with a gift, when people surprised you with their visit. Think of the time when your parents surprised you with something, or your children. Think of those happy blessings you never expected. Feel it in your body. Feel the moment and see which part of your body is responding the most. Is it the palms, fingers, feet, thighs, stomach, or the calf muscles? Is it showing on your face? Are the cheeks most responsive? Is it showing in your eyes, your voice? Where is this happy emotion expressing itself to the fullest? Be with your body. Feel the happiness. Go into your childhood when you were a small baby, the times you remember when you were playing out, when you went out for a picnic, when you got that best gift of your choice, the toy you wanted to play with, the friends, and the cycle. Yeah, your favorite dish. Think of all those times and feel the happiness within, and be grateful for such beautiful moments of life which have given you so much of energy, which has empowered you with the feeling of happiness and gratefulness for everything around you. Thank the air around, thank the trees, thank the universe. Like our scriptures also say, find energy everywhere, which we define as God. Find God in everything you see. Feel the connection, feel grateful about it. I want to see smiles everywhere. Yeah. Take a deep breath in and release through your mouth. This is the breath of relaxation, breath of sigh and relaxation, where you feel so overpowered with gratitude. Feel blessed when you have helped others. You must have helped somebody on the road, or your domestic help, or people in need. You must have watered some plant someday. Feel those acts of contribution and thank your own self to have involved in such acts. Feel the power of gratitude and feel the effect in your body. Beautiful. Feel it in your hands, in your feet, on your face, in your stomach, arms. Feel the vibrations. Beautiful. Anchor these feelings. Make a mental screenshot. Make a mental picture of these feelings. Now, I request you to drink a glass of water if somebody wants to, or we can continue the same way, because now starts the second step for forgiveness. Whom to forgive, what to forgive. I want you to get into the scene which is bothering you. Take a deep breath, get into the scene and feel the fury. You don't need to be good. You need to be your worst self, the self which you don't like. Get into the scene. Somebody has hurt you. How could he? Not justified. Yes, I shouted at him. It was required. I will do it again. Say every possible thing you want to. Feel the emotions, and since you guys are muted, you can actually speak it out. You can actually shout it out. You can be as disgraceful if you want to say that. You have to be in that situation. Somebody hurt you. Yes, the things went dirty. That is how they're supposed to be. Be in that. Feel your emotions. See the person. Yes, you don't like him, of course. How can you even bear the sight of such a person or such an incident? That is not acceptable. Feel the jitters in your body. Feel where you're feeling uneasy. You want to scream? Yes, you can. You can make a noise. You can take a deep breath and blow out a noise from your mouth. Ah, I can't tolerate that anymore. I can't forgive. Get into the situation. Take a deep breath. I want all of you to speak whatever comes in your mind. You don't have to be kind. No one is listening to you. Just be in that situation. Feel where the emotions are. Yes, continue. Yes, it is not easy. It's been bad. I can't tolerate him. I want to open my eyes. I don't want to see. I don't even want to imagine the face of the person. How could she do this to me? How could he do this to me? I don't want to repeat. I don't want to go there. how can I change it? I wish I could have done this. I wish. Speak it out. Feel the emotions, get them on the surface, get them on your body. Take a deep breath in. Release with a sigh. Continue like this and be in that thing. Feel where you are feeling it, whichever part of your body. If it is the past which you are holding, you can always open your eyes and see. If you are holding a past, just tap in the center of your chest, the V of your the neck here. Just tap, 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 and continue. If it is a past hurt, just continue tapping in the center of your chest. If it is something which is really, really bothering you, tap in the center of your chest and on the side of your shoulders. Tap, 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 tap with the fingertips, whichever way, 3 fingers, ideally put them and tap. Tap in the center of your chest, under this cervical bone, the cervix bone, and now in the rib cage, where it ends, there is a V in the diaphragm. So just tap quickly there. Take a deep breath. Release. Tap, tap, tap. If it is working out, just tap and then take a deep breath. Release with a voice. Accept it. Accept it, my love. Accept it. It has happened. It has happened. Accept it. Accept the situation. It has happened. You were not at fault. You did the best what you could at that time. To the best of your capabilities, you did everything. You were not wrong. Give yourself a hug for doing and making the best use of your senses and the best use of your security, the best use of your defense, what you could, for not getting hurt. You protected your self-esteem. Pat yourself for that. Feel happy about it. Feel proud about it. Accept that whatever you did was absolutely the right thing. It has happened. Things happen. Uncertainties do come in life. This was one part of it. It has happened. See yourself as a third person in the whole situation. Love yourself. Accept yourself. You were right at that moment with the best choices you had. You did the best thing. Take a deep breath. Expand your arms. Release. Cross your arms and give a virtual hug to your own self at that moment. Yes, absolutely fine. Just relax. It's over. It's not coming again. It's over. Do not fear. Give yourself the assurance, I am with you. I will not let the same thing repeat. Hold yourself and tell yourself, I am with you. I have the power. The things will not repeat. I love you. I am with you. I have the power to not the things. Repeat. Feel the confidence. Exchange this energy with your own self. You're no more a victim. Free yourself from the prison of victimization. Free yourself from feeling helpless. Free yourself from the guilt. Your higher self is now with you. Your higher self is helping you. Feel empowered. Have faith. Feel supported. Yes, this is not going to happen ever again. Mark my words. I am here. I am here. This is not going to happen again. Take a deep breath. Let it go. I love you. I am supported. I am supported. I am supported. Beautiful. You're feeling empowered. Now look at the person who gave you hurt. Look at him. How does he feel now? How do you find him? It looks like a movie scene, doesn't it? See him shrinking down in size and see your size growing up, because that is your power of faith. That is your power of goodness. His wrongdoings are shrinking him down in his spiritual world. See the person who has wronged you, where you felt hurt. See the person shrinking down into a small size, into a size of a glass, a bowl, a small little grain, and he is just getting vanished. Throw him away. Throw that face of his away. Give a smile. Yes, you have overcome one part of it. Breathe in and breathe out with victory. And now imagine the person before this incident, before he hurt you. Look at his face now. You still will feel agitated. You are feeling little bad, but not as bad as in that scene. See the cords you had with that person, the attachment cords. See the invisible cords and give them some color. This is the color of hurt you have felt with that man or that woman or that child or that incident, that stranger. Give a color to that cord. While you are breathing, the bigger self inside you, the powerful being who has the power of gratitude, who has the power of doing the best for you, who is supporting you, who is protecting you from any further hurts. Let that man or that energy rise up. As soon as you blow this cord of attachment of hurt, you are blowing it off with your breath. As soon as you deep, just blow it out from your mouth as hard as possible. Let me do it for you. Just blow that cord and release yourself. from the burden, the baggage, what you were holding for so long. Feel light in your mind. You can repeat this 2-3 times till the time you feel light in your mind and heart, and feel relaxed in your neck, your chest, your navel, and down. You can feel the energy. You can hold your hands on your neck, slightly away from your neck, slightly let the air cushion come in between. Hold it on your neck. Breathe in and out. Go down, breathe in and breathe out. And keep seeing the person diminishing. The cord is broken. Feel yourself happy. Get back to your childhood. See the same baby happy and enjoying with her friends, with her toys. Feel the happiness and feel the greatness of the present. Get back into the mode of gratitude. Breathe in, and with your palms just moving around the center of your body, from your neck till the center of your legs, just moving. Feel the energy, feel the play. If the past is really hurting you, you can keep your hands on your neck for some time. You can keep the hands on your neck like this, hold them for a while. Put the hands on your forehead and your heart chakra, center of your chest. Hold them like this and take a deep breath. Get back into the attitude of gratitude. Feel good about your power, which you just used to release your own self from the baggage of hurt. And you have empowered yourself with your higher being, who will keep you protected from not getting hurt with the same pattern. Breathe in. Feel happy about it. Feel happy. And I would like you to just, it's kind of, just tap your fingertips, your mounts on the palm, down on the palms. Just keep tapping, 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 and feel happy. Put a smile. Feel relaxed. Feel relaxed. And say, yes, I am empowered and I have moved on, and same thing is not going to hurt me again. The whole incident seems very comical now. I am beyond the hurt. I've forgiven my own self, and I am not bothered by how the person is going to treat me. I am all prepared, and I have the support of my higher consciousness with me. Surrender yourself to the faith of the energy you believe in. It can be any God, it can be invisible being, it can be anything. Surrender yourself in the faith. I am free and I have the power of super consciousness with me, that I am protected. I have the shield not to get hurt again. Deep breath in, release, touch your cheeks. Breathe in and share the energy in your body. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Feel happy. See yourself. If possible, you guys look into your cameras, switch on the cameras, see your own smile, how beautiful you look. Take a deep breath in, expand your hands on the right, get them on the top, and bring them down in front of your chest, and slowly you can open your eyes. And yes, here we are. Back. Let's get back to the present. Guys, come out. Come out. It was a quick anecdote that this meditation can last longer. You guys can have your own, you can increase or decrease the time of different techniques that were used during the meditation. I request the guys who really were with me, just show me your face, and then you can, again go back into your switched off mode. That is, something which I always do. Just show me your face once that you enjoyed. I want to exchange the smiles. That's my piece. If it helped you.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, all of you, please switch on your cameras and let me see how it really helped. Wow, thank you, Mansi, Seema, thank you, Ishita. Balkrishna ji, thank you so much. Nice to see you. Ravi, thank you so much. Mansi,
I
okay.
request other people also, please.
Yeah.
On.
So hope you guys enjoyed. Could you overcome at least, at least it would have healed you 60%, if not 100%, 60%. You must have overcome, because it's just one little mindfulness, one little meditation. So if you want to get more into it, so you can get personally connected with Yukti, or you can get in touch with me, whichever way, and we can go on your personal healings as well.
Great. If you can connect with Amanveer. I'll just post here her website. It's infinitewellness.in. And if you want to share your any other contact details, you can share. And yeah, before we go ahead, I would like to know how have been your experience of this whole session. Who would like to come up and share? May I have some of you would like to come? I would like to bring you on spotlight. Seema ji, shall I bring you?
I've given my number as well. You guys can take a note.
Come on, Seema ji, aa jaiye. Yeah, unmute yourself. Yeah.
It was really a wonderful session. I really loved it. And the way it was, the breath work Yukti did and the Amanveer call is so nice. It has actually helped me to come out of that. Yeah, actually helped me. मतलब मेरे भी थॉट्स इसी टाइप से फॉरगिवनेस के लिए मतलब अंडरस्टैंड था, लेकिन द एकदम एग्जैक्ट प्रोसीजर क्या है, द मेथड क्या है, which I came to know today.
Great.
Thank you so
Raise
much.
your hand, guys, so that I can bring you on screen. Thank you, Seema ji. We are really happy that it helped you. Shella, I'll bring you on screen. I can see Shella has kept hers on. Yes, Shella. My dear Shella. Yes, Shella. You wait, I'll just unmute
mute it.
Yeah. Unmute, yeah. Now it's good.
To everyone. Hello.
Yeah, we can. Your voice is very low, Shella. And there is little disturbance also.
Yeah.
Now it's okay.
Can't hear her.
Yeah.
Ma'am?
We can hear you, but the voice is very less and some disturbance is also there, Shella. Okay.
Okay, Shella can type.
Is it audible?
No, dear, it is still very less. So you can just, no worries. You can just go to some place, and if the volume is okay, you come back, we'll bring you. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Who else would
I
like
have also sent the link of my Google review. So if anybody would, so that others can also be benefited after reading your review.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
So, Balkrishna ji, would you like to add your feedback?
Yeah.
Kaisa laga? How was it? And yeah, and we need to unmute you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Which was the best part?
Yeah. First, I would like to thank Yukti and Aman ji And first thing, like what I put message initially, I want to know more about mind, how it reacts. It's like something drama, something when you don't forgive, some drama keep on going in the mind. It continues. It's like chronic. It is affecting all the systems. Mind. It is like if I extend for 5 minutes, is it okay?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. It is like one author, biology belief, I forgot. It's like something chronic. It is like chronic sympathetic activation. All blood and all goes to the muscles that stress more. That
Right.
as long as it is going in our mind, we are in that situation. So it's affecting all organs because all
Right.
blood goes to the healing doesn't happen. So the mind is not good and body is good. This is something to release it out. This is a very good awareness program that I felt. How you feel
Glad.
and aware, becoming aware of how situation changing inside you and how to release it, how you feel, so that you don't want to know the. Once you feel that what is going on, then you will understand what is going on. So you want to keep in that mode. You will understand why this forgiveness is important. Not that you forgive, but how is it important for you to forgive? That,
Beautiful. So
yes,
you enjoyed the meditation as well? Did
yes,
it do
yes,
good to you?
yes.
Yeah.
Really good. Like something aware of what it is. Like
Very nice. I'm
imagining
glad it
the good state and the other state and feeling the difference.
lovely. I'm glad it helped you. Thank you, Balkrishnaji. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, it was like really a powerful session for me as well, with all of you, with all the souls around, because group energy works. Let it be, maybe all of us are from, different parts of a country, but yes, it does matter. And from the depth of my heart, I thank Yukti as well for the beautiful breath work she did in the beginning. Mera kaam aadha kar diya. Thank you so much. It was like really, really nice and very nicely conducted. And thanks for inviting me here. So, Acha Shela is asking, she's raising her hand. I think she is ready now.
Hello, great. Good evening to everyone. Now is it audible? Thank you so much, ma'am, for both, ma'am, you and Yukti, ma'am. It's a wonderful. It's a no word to say this session. I never attended. It's not a word. Past 3 years and much more. I don't know. It's teenage and after job, I don't know how to handle the emotions. Got so much of medals and everything, certificates, talented, whatever. But past 3 years, personally, outfully, emotionally, I don't know. Sometimes I wrote everything, whatever thoughts I don't before attending the exam session. I just write. It's my own learning. Just write everything and hear it. And sometimes over much stress, I just go some loudly. I loudly. What would say?
Scream, you will shout, right?
Loudly scream and read such a books. Those things are help. And past 6 months, I make myself why we miss those things. Praying God and praying gratitude. Those things we know. So we bring back the inner qualities, that intuition which help me. So I ask myself every morning, wake up and sun prayer and gratitude myself. After joining Yukti ma'am classes, the last 2 months, I improved myself little. Now last week I was in COVID. Now today is my first class of Yukti ma'am session. The last fear, you said future is also the fear that I term. I realize, I understand, I learned this session very much, very important. Rewiring how to read mind. This I learned, and I don't know, I forgive how much of persons and things and places hurted me lot, hurted myself, chronic disorder. Today, you in your meditation and guidance, I bring back everything and I scream and I release the past people factor guides me. You go.
Great, Shella, great.
Nice.
Nice. Thank you so much sharing, Shella. And I know that you are on a path of, overcoming all your
Transformation.
challenges. Yeah, transformation. So don't worry at all. We are there with you. Okay, just breathe.
I am happy now.
Very nice. Very nice. So that is like really good. And yeah, we have already exceeded our time, and I would like to extend my gratitude to Yukti and everybody here who have invested their time and shared their valuable feedback and their valuable presence with us. And second thing, I would before I end, I would end it up with the simple note. If you remember that in life, it'll really help you in your journey of forgiveness. Is that any one who comes in our way, they are all angels by God. They have come in our life for some purpose. Even if somebody has hurt you, that hurt is being given to you for some purpose to learn. Unlearn a few things. Life is not just about learning, it is also about unlearning what wrongs which we have put in our mind. So unlearn a few things and learn something new, imbibe something better. Embrace your past. Give gratitude to all the angels who have come in different disguises. कई बार प्यार से जब हम नहीं बच्चे मानते तो माँ डांट के बोलती है ना, the same thing God does. जब हम प्यार से नहीं मानते तो वो हमें इस तरीके से hurt करके समझाते हैं कि बेटा this is what you need to change. So always remember, whosoever you are coming across with is an angel to teach you, guide you towards your better life, and plan a beautiful future. It's create your future by embracing your past. That is all what I would like to say. And keep smiling, keep spreading smiles always.
Thank you so much, Amanveer, for such a wonderful session, especially the last message. I can't resonate anymore. Like it's the cherry on the cake, right? It's the cherry, what you have said, that everything that is happening is for the reason, and we just need to understand, unlearn, and just work on ourselves. That is all. So yeah, I have learned few things, and I would certainly share here as I quickly will go through my notes. And yeah, so my biggest takeaways have been that forgiveness is a strength, right? And it's forgiveness is not conditional. Forgetting, feeling, and pardoning. And then yes, this was a new thing for me, even to learn that 3 types of forgiveness. Never knew, even I didn't know that: exoneration, forbearance, and release. And that is unintentionally, if somebody is hurting you, that is exoneration, and it is, you can easily forgive the person. Forbearance, when people blame on you also, so it's like 50-50. And
Yeah,
like really difficult. It's like you don't have a role to play, and you are just hurt because of the other person. And
absolutely.
yeah, and the beautiful part was, if we are holding our grudges, it is gonna impact us only on physical, mental, and emotional level. So the learning from this whole session is to just release all those grudges from the system for our sake only, not for the people. Let not be the victim of our emotions that we have stuck in our system, right? It is better to just release them and work on ourselves. So thank you, Manveer, and
Thank you
thank you
so
all the
much.
audience for staying till end. Thank you, Ishita, Mansi, Seema, Shella, Bala, and all of you. Manjunath, Nilesh, Firdaus, every one of you. Thank you, guys.
Thank
I'll
you.
just close
Thank
the
you so
session
much.
now. So yeah, let's take a deep breath in and stretch your arm, and as you
Yeah.
breathe out, connect to your heart. And we'll wind the session by just saying, I'm grateful to my breath. I'm grateful to my healthy body, mind, and soul. I'm grateful to this whole universe. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Breathe wellness and abundance. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.